All right, this is a scenario on how Bill can pay down $15,000 in debt. As you can see, he has a minimum payment of $300, $300 a month. Okay, so now what Bill is going to do to pay down his debt, it could be in credit cards, a line of credit that he has attached to his checking account, or maybe even a loan. But I want to kind of focus more so on credit card debt. And so Bill has made some lifestyle changes to accommodate his, financial situation. He has a better job. His expenses is $3,200 a month. His cash flow is $600 a month. So this is approximately how long it would take for him to pay down $15,000 in debt with the cash flow of around $600. So in January, he paid $600. So his remaining balance is $14,400. So I'm going to just put the remaining balances right here. So assuming that he's paying $600 pretty regularly, this is how many months it will take him to pay it down to $7,200. It would take him 12 months. So he would have to start again the following year, and it will take him 25 months. We're just going to skip to the end. It's going to take him 25 months. So that's like 2 years and 1 month. 2 years and 1 month. But me being me, I like to take into account we don't know everybody's situation. I wouldn't know like what his percentage rate would be. Is it 9%? Is it, if it's a line of credit, if it's credit cards, is it 29%? If it's a amortized loan, it's kind of like already built into the loan, so you can't really pay on the principal. Sometimes you can. I've had 2 different loans. One, I could pay down the principal. The other one, I had no choice but to just pay the flat rate payment or just pay the whole thing off. It was either one or the other. So people's scenario is going to be different. And that's why I didn't put the percentage rate into it. But I also added like an extra 4 months just to take that into account. That's why I said 2.1 years or 2 years and 5 months, because you want to take interest in account, and you also, unless it's an amortized loan that's just a flat fee and it's $15,000 debt you got to pay off. But other than that, lines of credit, credit cards, personal loans, auto loans, it can kind of vary. And again, you want to factor in also emergency. So I think realistically, if you just work the system, if you take into account emergencies and interest, maybe it might take you 2 years and 4 months. 2 years and 5 months instead of 2 years and 1 month. So this is kind of giving you a rough overview. You can do the calculations yourself. Now, before I go, give this video a thumbs up. Also, I know that there's other methods where you can pay this down quicker. Bill can work, of course, extra jobs, extra hours. He can increase his cash flow, maybe by getting a roommate. There's various ways to do that. But we're just talking in a sense of him making a couple of adjustments. Maybe he got rid of some things that he really didn't need. Maybe he doesn't hang out as much, and now he's not spending unnecessary money. So he has made it to where he can now accommodate his lifestyle. So I don't want this video to be long. I want it to be quick and to the point, and I want to give you a rough figure of how long it would take to pay off $15,000 if you have a cash flow of $600. Now you can pay it off quicker, like I said, if you do other means of chunking or whatever. I'm not really 100% sure about chunking. I have my reasons. That can cut this down probably in half, but you also might have to decrease your cash flow. That's the only thing. So, but if you do it just straight lace and you just use your cash flow without running it into another, line of credit, because in this situation, he already kind of used, let's just say he already used his line of credit, if he pays $600, for those that don't know, and I think most people do know, but if he were to pay $600, that would eliminate the $300 in bill. That would free up $300. I think most people watching these type of videos probably know that, because the $600 will cover, or as they would say, satisfy the minimum payment. So you won't, so that will be freed up. So, and then it will also be taking down the debt as well. So you'll have $300, freed up, and then you could just use the whole $600 to just knock it down. So this will give you roughly how long it will take. 2 years, 1 month to 2 years, maybe to 2.5 years. Okay. A little bit under 2.5 years. Hope you enjoyed the video. Give it a thumbs up. Support the content. I really would appreciate it. And I also might have some links on credit cards that I think might be, useful to the viewers. And thank you very much. It would support the channel. It might be a referral link. So keep that in mind. I would really appreciate that if you use my link. But nonetheless, either way, I think these are some decent to good credit cards.